Before I left for university in 2019, my mother asked me a question. If anything happens to us, will you come back? I was confused. I also couldn't believe that Mom had so little faith in my filial piety. Of course I will. What do you mean, will I come back? You know I will. What kind of absurd question is that? With that, I ended the conversation, but she still looked concerned and unconvinced. And so, I was off to my first year in university in the UK. I met new people, had new experiences, and had the time of my life being abroad and in charge of my own life. The closest I had felt to homesickness was missing my dogs and the food back home. The freedom and fun was short-lived. After 6 months of being away from home,
today 335 people are confirmed to have died from coronavirus.
And I was homebound. At the time, I thought that I would be back in a month for my exams. Instead, I had stayed home for a year and a half, completing the first and second year of my degree all in my room. When the global situation calmed down, I made plans to go back to Canterbury to complete my final year of university in person. I bought my flight tickets in July and prepared myself to leave home once again in September. I felt relief knowing that I would regain my freedom and experience university life once more. A month before my flight, my uncle had a heart attack and passed away. We never expected that he would be the one to leave us first. We never thought he would be gone so soon. For a week, you could hear a heavy silence in my home. We only spoke in hushed tones and were each grasping with the fact that Uncle is not with us anymore. The first time I laid eyes on Uncle's face, framed in a mortuary fridge, the grief finally hit me. Up till then, I was still in denial of his passing. Visitors came and went to pay their last respects. We sat and folded Joss paper, telling each other stories about Uncle. Remember when, you know how he's such a funny guy. I was hired by my cousin to be the wake photographer so that they don't miss out on it while they were stuck abroad. Right then, it was a good thing for me too. I was still not ready to come to terms with my feelings of loss and grief. Trivial matters such as, is the lighting too dark here? Or, is the framing dynamic? And, what should I focus on? Kept me distracted throughout the rituals. My cousin booked her flight ticket with the intention of returning to her parents' site to care for them. It was a decision that she had contemplated on for a few weeks, and the paperwork to travel under restrictions also took its time. She even quit her new stable job, but all she managed to come home to was her father's funeral. Before leaving for university again this year, I turned to Mum and said, "Ma, if anything happens, I'll come back."